Welcome back to Houston Life. I'm dancing because Phat Eatery is known for its delicious Malaysian street food and their warm hospitality. Their late chef and owner, Chef Alex, passed away from cancer earlier this year. He was named a semi-finalist in the Best Chef Texas category by the prestigious James Beard Foundation.
Yeah, there's a very good reason for that. He was beloved in our city. Chef Alex's memory lives on, and today we are learning how to bring some of his iconic flavors to your holiday dining table. Lee and Marvin He, the directors of operations at Phat Eatery, they join us now with some expert tips for our holiday parties. Guys, it's great to see you.
Great to see you guys again.
And the Katy location, the Woodlands locations, they're both popping, right? This is a busy season for you.
100%. We just passed like very busy season of the month, like Thanksgiving. Everybody having a great time on the Thanksgiving.
Congratulations.
So you guys are known for like just feeding the masses, right? They roll in, you feed them, you get everyone nice, but you also are sending people home with this like beef Wellington for the holidays, right?
Definitely.
And he's the mastermind behind all of this.
Tell me about that. What is the beef Wellington?
So the beef Wellington is very different compared to the traditional beef Wellington. So we braise the beef shank first. It's very soft, tender, and then after that we put one of everybody's favorite roti, cover it up with that, with the mushroom dessert, and then after that we'll with the puff pastries on top and bake it, and we cook it ready to go.
It's also beautiful. I mean, that is a work of art on your screen right there.
Chris Shepard, who obviously is Eat Like a Local, he says, if you can, this is so Houston, because only in Houston can you take something traditional like beef Wellington, add the Asian flair, and it's done the best.
Yes.
So people are so excited about that.
Speaking of Asian flair, too, a lot of people, we talked about Thanksgiving, it's about comfort food, very traditional menu items. You guys have a really clever idea. These are make-ahead items, so if you are hosting people during the holidays, you can have these made in advance, starting with these spring rolls. Can you show us how it's done?
Definitely.
Okay.
So with this little handy-dandy little Amazon find, take your rice paper and you just soak it in some water right over here.
And these are rice paper discs, by the way, in case people are unfamiliar.
Brilliant.
Okay.
Yes, and I have some pre-soaked in here for you guys.
Okay.
And then right on the right-hand side right over here, we have all of your garnishes and all the toppings that you want inside.
Okay.
To the left over here, we have a little bit of rice noodles, so you can pick and choose as you go.
Okay.
All right.
And this is really a good idea for kids. You can get them involved. You know, they can just pretty much play around with it. It's very, very easy.
Am I putting it in the middle?
Yeah, so typically we like to have these in the middle. You can put it pretty much anywhere. It's just as the wrapping part's a little bit more important.
Okay.
And then from there, you can just layer in your ingredients.
Okay.
And then you just pretty much go in the middle. And it's always good. You have your set right over there, so you can kind of go around with that as well.
And what's great about this, sorry to jump in.
No worries.
I'm noticing this is totally vegetarian.
Yes.
You don't have to worry about meat sitting out.
Exactly.
Or milk.
Veggies.
Right.
Yes.
No dairy, no tummy issues from the dairy. So you can really make these ahead, and it's okay if they're sitting around for a minute.
Yes, they're sitting around for a little bit, and you always know your in-laws are always going to be running late, right? So.
Depends on your in-laws. Mine are always early.
For sure. So once we get all that stuff in there, just whenever y'all are ready. So it's always good to go from 6 o'clock right up to 12 o'clock.
Wait,
you're going to overlap.
Okay, got it. Bottom to top. Sorry.
Bottom to top.
We're going to go halfway up first.
Okay.
Halfway.
Yeah, halfway. And then we're just going to do one small fold first.
Okay.
And then we're going to go get the left side, fold that in.
Left side.
And then the right side.
And then the right side, yep.
Okay.
And then from there, you're just going to go straight up to 12 o'clock.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
You know what I love about these spring rolls too? So my friend hosted a spring roll party a while back, and instead of having the food pre-done, they let everyone just create their own, because then people could pick and choose their topping. It really is kind of a foolproof activity for people.
Yeah, and you get to pick and choose what you like, so you don't have to put cilantro if you don't like cilantro.
There you go.
Yeah, I go cilantro heavy on mine. I have to.
Same, I love the cilantro.
Sure.
Okay, what else you got for us up here?
Right over here, we have our Kerabu prawns. So if you do not want to be doing any cooking, this is going to be one dish that you can order on our website as well too. And this would actually be pre-made for you guys. So it's very, very easy for your guests. It comes on a skewer, and the whole thing about the holiday season is just everything on a skewer is so much easier and convenient to eat. So you don't have to worry about anything. This is another dish that we have over here, which is our satay skewers. Another dish that you can have just pretty much prepped ready to go for your holiday feast. And then these are some other items that we thought about as well too. This one's going to be our pot pie. So it's a mini pot pie in a muffin tin.
Okay.
Just a little bit of cream of chicken inside with a little bit of ham and peas and carrots. Pop that in there. Another good dish for your kids to kind of play around with as well too.
Wow.
And this is our roti canai. And then Marvin will take it away with our Singapore noodles right over here.
This is Singapore noodle. So after a heavy holiday, Thanksgiving, everybody have turkey, ham, pies, and all this. This is really like, so it's a very traditional Singaporean noodle Rice noodle is very light with some tofu, bean sprout, onion, shallot, and then got a little turmeric powders in it. So it's super light, very easy to eat.
It's a beautiful dish. It's also very, very tasty. I could eat that dish breakfast, lunch, dinner every single day. You were going to jump in with something.
Well, I was going to say, I don't know about you, but like once the holidays roll around and it's Christmas, like I'm kind of, like you said, I'm turkeyed out. I'm over the ham. I'm over like the rich butteriness of everything. So I'm ready for something. I'm ready for something light like this. I'm ready for like a really nice, like the ginger flavors, all the Malaysian flavors. They're nice. They're just so good.
Very good.
So
very
good.
Guys, before we let you go, so if someone wants to try this at home, then all of these devices you can find at like a local Asian market,
local
correct?
Asian market, especially that's a great thing about being in Houston. You can just find literally everything and anything you could possibly find on Amazon in town as well too.
Okay,
Really
so
good.
whether you're going to H Mart or Amazon, you can find some of these items online and create it. And don't be discouraged. I mean, if you've never made spring rolls at home, many of us have probably tried them, but it's not a big deal to make them.
For sure.
What's your secret, by the way, to getting your noodles just right before we let you go?
We actually just leave them soaking in just room temperature water. A lot of people think that you have to have ripping hot boiling water like you would do a normal pasta. Just regular room temperature water for about 5 to 10 minutes.
So helpful.
The consistency is perfect. Kevin, Lee, Marvin He, thanks guys. Congrats on business.
Thank you very much.
Will you open a third location?
You know what? There's peaks and rumors here and there, but we'll keep that under wraps for now.
Oh, you better come back. You better come back if you do.
Okay, Kevin and Marvin. I thought I called you Martin. Sorry about that.
It's
Marvin.
okay. It's okay.
Great to see you guys. Come back, visit us anytime. By the way, we will be sharing a link to connect with Phat Eatery on our website, HoustonLife.tv. You know the drill. Just look for that scene on Houston Life section.